This is Dr. Shreya Tayana Rimathia. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. I've been kind of going through it physically, mentally, emotionally, aerially, and I had a little bit of time before I hit the set to discuss something with you. I'm going to make it quick because the bed is calling me. I haven't rested much since the passing of my mother. I've just been like a day or two shy of having a full night's rest. But something was put on my heart to do this live. Maybe I can help someone go to sleep tonight, okay? But I realized how so much of my life, hi sis, has been impacted by the law of assumption, the law of attractive. And to be quite honest, my divine counterpart is the one who introduced me to Neville Goddard. If you don't have any of Neville Goddard books, I mean, just one of his books can change your life. Okay? I would suggest Think It Into Imagination. That's the book that I got from Neville. And we are the universe pushed inside out. Okay? What you think about, you bring about. With any situation in your life, take for example, if you look at the title, all right, it's because you're missing someone. It's because you want to be with someone and this person is rejecting you on the 3D. So take yourself away from the 3D, go inside, and start seeing the shit the way you want to see it. Let me be honest with you, okay? If you were to be honest with yourself, all right, there's 5 people here. Don't forget to smash that like button. I want to be able to get this in the YouTube algorithm so other people can see it too. Please, please smash that like button, y'all. It only takes not even a second. It only takes a nanosecond to smash that like button. If you start to realize the stories that you keep telling yourself, we don't care what happened, right? I'm pretty sure you and your person have even evolved since the incident that tore you apart or separated you. If you go inside, start seeing it from the way you want it to be now and live from that moment. One thing that Neville teaches his students is live in the end. Okay? See yourself having, being, and doing everything with this person. All right? Like how you want them to love you, this is how you start treating yourself. You start loving yourself the way that you want this person to love you, and then they will see you and they will love you for who you are. Because remember, when you got with this person, you were in your highest vibrations. You were so confident. You didn't wait on this person to text or call you. You just automatically knew that homeboy or homegirl would. Because that's how the law of assumption worked for you. Use the same tools. Use the law of assumption again to make this person come back to you. I have seen it done over and over and over again in my practice. I have seen it done in just personal relationships around me. My brother and his baby mama, all he used to talk about when they were not together was her and how he was going to treat her when he got her back. Well, they're back together because he already knew they was going to get back together. You have to know like you know that it's going to happen. All right? And before you click off of the video, I want you to stay because I'm going to give you step by step on how you can work internally and inside to bring about what you want on the outside, which is the 3D. Okay? But you have to do it from the spiritual realm. In order for you to manifest, excuse me, y'all. Hold on, let me take these glasses off anyway. I put I got this eye serum that I made for myself that I put around my eyes every night. But and it was just the glasses, and it was just not mixing well. Anyway, what you need to do is change your inner dialogue, how you view the relationship. If it's not what you want, then focus on how you want it to be. Let's say you're dealing with a narcissist. Visualize the most enlightened version of that person and what they would sound like, what they will talk about with you, how they will respond to you. And what you're doing is creating a new narrative for you and your person. Okay? And it starts in the spiritual realm. See yourself being, doing, and having everything that you want with this person. Okay? Because I know that many of you are holding on because you also know this person loves you too. Or else you would not be holding on. Trust me. God did not create stupid human beings. We're very intelligent. And most of us don't even know how intelligent we are until we apply such things like this. Mind stuff is what it's called. That's what the ancients called it. That's where the saints called it. The sages, the magi's. Okay, and so forth and so on. Don't forget to smash the like button, you guys. I only got 2 likes. It's 5 people here. There was 6 people here. Please smash the like button. It's not hard. Okay? I'm not asking for a donation. I'm not asking for anything that's arduous from you besides just to smash the like button. How hard is it? So, your inner dialogue and what you say to yourself is what will manifest. Be it right, be it wrong, be it indifferent. The Bible says God is not a respecter of persons. If you only knew how many interpretations that one scripture is for our life, you will abide by it. That means God don't care if you are a fool or if you are a well-educated person. If you jump off a 10-story building, the same fucking thing is going to happen to you that's going to happen to the damn fool to jump off a 10-story building. You're both going to die. God is not going to be like, wait, hold on, let's spare her because she's educated. Are you getting my point? What you think about, you bring about. If you think on good, good things are going to manifest. You're going to have good outcomes in your life. How do I know? Because I'm living an example. Okay? Sometimes we can get a taste of what's good and not appreciate it. Like, for example, this person could have prayed for you. You could have prayed for this person to be into your life, and you both come together and you both fucked it up. Both. It takes 2 to tango. And then when you don't have the person, now you want them back. Now you see that they were the best thing for you. They were you, your other half in another body in another form. But it had to take you to be separated in order for you to see the value that that person brought into your life. And God allows us to go to separation so we can heal. You cannot heal in the environment in which you got sick. So this may answer some of your questions to why you're not with your special person or why you're not with your twin flame divine counterpart, so forth and so on. Same rule applies, you guys, no matter what the relationship dynamic is. Okay? So when you start giving yourself these visualizations, and for those of you that are not good at visualizing, I'm going to tell you this. If you can keep that same narrative of how fucked up this person is and how he won't get off of drugs or how he won't stop drinking or how he won't stop fucking all these hoes, if you could keep saying that over and over again, then you can also do the opposite. Tell me I'm lying. You keep that narrative going, and it don't take much for you to visualize that. So, how much more progressive and productive would it be if you thought about the way you want it? Because thinking about the way that it used to be is counterproductive, and it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you and your person on the loop-de-loop. And y'all just keep on going in circles and circles and circles. Yep. Aren't you tired of being on that same fucking cycle? God is progressing you in every area of your life. But this particular area you are stuck at. Why? Because you made yourself be stuck there. I know this is going to trigger some of you, but it's the truth. Your person is not doing anything besides mirroring back to you who you are and what you believe about them. They're showing you. Yeah, okay, more of that. She thinks this way about me. Let me give her more of that to think about. Now, start seeing them, start visualizing them, start living as if y'all are back together and it's better than pie. That you're chosen by them, you're prioritized by them, you're loved by them, and you're considered by them. And watch the tables turn. Watch they come back to you, choosing you, loving you, and just a whole complete person all around. How do I know this? Because I've actually done this before with my children's father. Me and my children's father, we were separated for a year and a half. And every day, I never felt lonely. And when I did start feeling lonely, I would just feel his presence around me in my home, doing the things that he used to do, cook, clean, being a father to our children. I felt it. I imagined it. I visualized it. In less than a month, he was back with me. And I was pregnant. Boom, boom. This is not a let me do it and let me see how long it's going to take method. This is instant. The law of assumption is instant. I'm telling you. There are people that I know that I've spoken to that told me they felt that they were going to get into a car accident before it actually happened, and it actually happened. But they felt it like maybe a week prior or maybe a day prior. One person even said a month before it happened. That's again the law of assumption. They could have even avoided that damn accident had they not constantly kept on looking over their shoulder waiting for it to fucking happen. The universe is saying, okay, at your word, let's bring a car accident. Do you see how powerful you are? All you have to do is just think about something and it manifests quickly, immediately. I told you I did this with my kid's father, and we were not together a year and a half, but it only took a month for me to manifest him. Do you know that I could have even condensed the time? It could have only been just a month and a half, and I would have got him back had I known how to use my mind properly. I didn't understand this mind stuff until I got with my divine counterpart because I got sick, and he would always read these books to me. The very first book he introduced me to, I remember, is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. I read that whole book in one sitting by myself. And then he started reading me the Book of Enoch, and then we got to Neville Goddard. And he told me, he was like, you can heal yourself with your mind, right? And I said, yes. And so I came up with this mantra. Okay, I had MRSA. I said, by Jesus' stripes, I'm healed. By Jesus' stripes, I'm healed. Within 2 weeks, the MRSA on my behind went completely away. That is how powerful your mind is, because MRSA is, antibiotic resistant. That's where its whole name came from. You're not supposed to live if you don't take antibiotics with MRSA. I never took one antibiotic, and I lived. By Jesus' stripes, I was healed. I believed it, and it came to pass. That is how strong the mind is, okay? I remember I did a mirror trick to get home with my husband. They told me and my second husband it was going to take up to 5 years before he would be able to get citizenship into the United States as my husband. I said, hell to the no, the devil's a liar. We gonna get home sooner than that, baby. Every day. There was outside my hostel a window, but it was a mirrored window. And something told me to use it to manifest. I looked in that window every day when I went outside to put up. That's how I put on my makeup. I would go outside and use that window to look to see how to put on my makeup. At first, I was using my phone. Something was like, nah, just go on out there and just put your makeup on and say your manifestations in the mirror. Don't even let him know. But he caught on. Okay, he's not stupid. Every time I go out in the window, you see me moving my mouth while I'm putting makeup on. I was doing magic. Less than a month, we got the interview. And the day of the interview, they told my husband he could leave at any time. That's not how they do that shit. They at least detain you for at least another 30 days before you can go. They told my husband he can go whenever he wanted to go. I knew it was God because that's the way I visualized it. I visualized us just being able to just leave. No restrictions. And that's exactly how it came about. And we got on that plane and we came home to my children. My affirmation was, I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now. Me and my husband, we are home with our children. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful. The universe loves a person that's grateful. So if you saying this every day, I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now me and my said person are back together. We are loving each other. He is passionate towards me. She loves me. She cooks my dinner. She cooks my meals. She helps support me. We're building together. We are a powerhouse. We are a team. Whatever that looks like for you, as long as you put, I am so happy and grateful now, in the present moment, it will come lickety split. Whatever it is. Whether you want to be a lottery winner, whether you want to be a superstar, singer, or rapper. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now that I'm a lottery winner. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now that I'm a rapper. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now that I'm a renowned singer. I'm a known singer. Everybody know about me. I'm so happy and grateful now that ... You connect the dots. Trust me, you. The universe is going to bless you and answer you. And it's going to be better than you even dreamed of. Beyond your wildest dreams, beyond your wildest expectations. Because the universe does not disappoint. God doesn't disappoint. And you damn sure will never disappoint yourself, would you? So the power is within you. People say, well, what's going to happen in divine timing? You are the one that controls divine timing because you are God, manifested in the flesh. If you're looking for something outside of you to make things happen for you, then expect it to be a long time. But if you know that all you have to do is, one, impress your subconscious mind, you can even lull yourself to sleep as you're falling asleep. Universe, what does it feel like to be a billionaire? Universe, what does it feel like to be back with this person again? And guess what? The universe has to answer you. It can't ignore you. Being lulled in your sleep and impressing your subconscious mind is one of the most ancient old secrets that I'm sharing with you on how to manifest. People wonder why I'm a super manifester. That's why everything I've shared with you are tools that I, to this day, still use to manifest my reality. And why am I sharing it with you? Because it's worked for me. More than once. So why not share that with you? If I can help you to have a better quality of life, why wouldn't I help you to have a better quality of life and to have the things that you want, not the things that you settle for? Like many of us do, we settle for the relationship. We settle for the job. God did not make you a beggar. God did not make you a person to settle. God made you a miracle worker. God made you a magician. God made you a witch. God made you a bruiser. God made you a healer. Whatever the gifts and talents that you have, trust me, baby, God wants you to stand on business with it. If you don't want to work, don't work. Because it ain't going to work. Okay? You're going to end up getting fired or you're going to end up losing your job anyway. That's what happens. Because it's out of alignment with what you want. And God and the universe removes things and people, places that are not meant for you. And it may come in the form of what looks like a hardship, but it's not really a hardship, baby. It's an answered prayer. God doesn't work in order. God works in chaos. And every chosen person knows that. When you see chaos in your life, don't be mad and bent up out of shape. Get glad because God answered your fucking prayer. You didn't want to punch into that clock on Monday anyway. So who cares if on Tuesday they come and they hand you a fucking slip to leave? Good riddance. Bye. We don't see it at the time because we are so heavily conditioned and programmed on the 3D. But we're spirits before we're physical. Don't forget that. And don't forget your own power. Your own power lies within you, not outside of you. Okay? If you really want to be honest, the 3D is a cheat code, okay, that you can use spiritually to rank up. Yeah. If you feel that this person is not going to leave the other person because of you, start seeing it as they may be with the other person, but they're constantly thinking of ways of how to come to me. They're thinking of ways of how to leave this person. They just haven't figured it out quite yet. But when you come into your full resonance and who you are and what you carry, they're going to want that over that person. They're going to see that that person cannot give them what you have to offer. Trust me. That's what happened with my kid's father. He was just a soulmate. Okay? And he left that girl because he told me it's weird. There were times that we were thinking about each other at the same time. When we got back together, we confirmed it. Remember on this certain day, I don't know, you was just heavily on my mind on that day. And it's like I couldn't stop thinking about you. And he was like, man, that's the same thing with me too. I was thinking about you. I couldn't, no matter how I tried, I could not stop thinking about you. Even when I was making love to her, the only way I can get through the session is if I pictured your face. I swear to God. He told me that. But see, unlike him, I wasn't intimate with no one the time that we were separated. I was, a devout Christian and I was celibate. So I didn't have that same experience, but on that day, on that very day, that particular day we were both talking about, we were thinking about each other, very happy. So anytime that you're thinking about someone and they're strongly on your mind, just know that the same is being done. Remember, you, Neville Goddard said, you are the universe pushed inside out. The universe isn't out there. The universe is inside you. And we've forgotten that. So let this video be your friendly reminder that you are the universe pushed inside out. And everything that is happening out there is a reflection of what's going on inside here. The chaos, the drama, all of that. There was so much drama around my mom's death that I couldn't even go to my mom's funeral. I couldn't go to my own mother's funeral. But then I realized I told her I wasn't going to go anyway before she died. It was just a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm not mad. She's not mad. We are about to do, me and my brother, a memorial for her. I was right. I wasn't going to go to her funeral because I had something better planned for her. Imagine that. That's God, y'all. That's how God works. You see that? That's God power. No, I'm doing something better for my mother than what she had planned. Because sometimes you don't know who you are as well as those around you. My mother was a very highly intelligent woman. Okay? She worked at the post office. She had her own tax business like for well over 45 years. She did taxes. She worked for the government and she processed soldiers' paychecks. That's how they didn't get paid unless my mama processed it. So she really led a really good life as far as education is concerned, as far as her status in life. My mother, people didn't know my mother was wealthy. My mother was a very wealthy woman. My mother had 2 coins, and those 2 coins alone were $1 million coins. $1 million coins, and she had 2 of them. And many other coins because her father collected coins. He was a coin collector. And when he died, he left them all to her. I can't even tell you how much money my mother was worth just by those coins alone. So, again, people didn't know that about my mom. There's a lot that they didn't know about my mom. My mom was a witch. My mom had witch books and everything. And I didn't find it out until I started studying with my mother as a Jehovah's Witness. And her Bible study conductor told her she needed to get rid of her witchcraft books. And I remember my mom telling my stepfather after she left, she was like, hell no, I'm not getting rid of that. That's how I get my money. That's what she told my stepfather. She said, hell no. My mother always won the lottery. Always won the big ones, the small ones, the medium ones. It don't matter. She won. My mother, she always had money. She was wealthy. My mother didn't have to work. My mother chose to work because that's her profession. She was a numbers lady. Doing numbers made her feel good. Okay? My mother was a problem solver too. My mother loved helping people solve their problems. That's how she got through her life. That's how things were better in her life because she focused on other people. So in the meantime, that's what you need to do. You need to be of service. You need to focus on other people. Okay? Ask yourself, how can you make a difference? Or ask the creator or your higher self, what can I do to make a difference in other people's lives? The answer will come to you. Only then, when you step into your power and purpose, you will align with your true mate. Okay? That's another step. That's another process. You're not in your purpose and your power. If you don't know what that is and you don't know what that looks like, and if you're not in service to people. I'm in my purpose and my power because look at me now. I'm here with you. I'm doing what God told me to do. That's my purpose. That's my power. And only from that standpoint, your special person can come back. They can't come back when you're still trying to figure out where you belong in the world. You see, you have to plant yourself where you are. Wherever you are, plant yourself there, and you will grow. Okay? And remember, all relationships are about growth. So look at your relationship with this person like a plant. When you have a plant in your house, you don't water it every day. You don't need to water it every day because you know that the water that you put into it the last time was enough water to carry it for a week. And there are some plants that you do have to water twice a week. But for all of the watering, never in between the time that you watered that plant, you ever think, damn, that plant might die. No, you know that plant is not going to die. And neither is the relationship. Because when you are spiritually connected, spiritually bonded, that's a God-fulfilled relationship. Because no man or no woman walking on this earth is that powerful to do it alone. I'm telling you. So this relationship, this connection, when you water it and it grows, just know that God is the one that's keeping the account. God is the one that's tending to it. God is the one that's seeing and looking after it. You don't have to go peek and look. As a matter of fact, God called me out one time because I used to be one of those divine feminists that used to stalk my divine masculine's Facebook. God was like, instead of stalking him physically, you need to be stalking him spiritually to see where he's at, how he's progressing. Excuse me. I said, God, you're right about that. I do. So I started channeling his higher self. That's how I found out everything. I found everything before he even told me things. His higher self already told me. His higher self tells me everything. When you get that spiritually advanced on your journey, you don't need to stalk nobody physically no more. Because, most of social media is an illusion anyway. People, they're the happiest, they're the most in love on Facebook and Instagram, but in real life, it's hell on wheels. All right. Smash that like button, please, and thank you. We got 3. We got 4 people here. Let's make the math here. And thank you. So, with that within itself, just know that you are the one that is shaping and molding the story. How it's going to end, what is going to come about, how it's going to come about. The whole kit and the caboodle. Because you're that powerful. And trust me, your person wants you just as much as you want them. They may not admit it because they may not know how to address their feelings in that light with you because of the circumstances around, the energy around. Are you picking up what I'm laying down? People are not stupid. They can feel energy. They can feel that you don't trust them. They can feel that you don't believe them. They can also feel that you don't believe in them. Remember who you were when you were first with them. I'm not telling you to become back. We are not regressing. Okay? I don't want you to go back to that person, but I want you to take some of those traits and those characteristics and those qualities that you possess and amplify them by 10 now. That's going to make that person not crawl back to you, but run back to you. Because obviously there was something that was about you that they loved back then. Make them even more in love with it now. So your job is to meditate tonight on the beginning. Your confidence, if it was your confidence. If you had long hair down to your ass, grow your hair back down to your ass. If your hair was short and they love short hair, then go back to your short hair. Whatever it was that you know that they absolutely loved and they told you that they loved all the time about you, work on it. If it was your ass and you no longer have an ass, get your ass back in shape. If it was your humor, your sense of humor, go back to being funny again. Add humor into your life. More of that, please. Okay? This is a cosmic order from the universe. Whatever it is, or whatever it was, make it better now. Make it better. You're putting in this order. And remember to always start off with the affirmation in the mirror. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now that dot, 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 dot. Put those dots together, whatever that is for you. It could be you might be wanting to manifest a new vehicle. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now that I am rolling. Hello, universe. Thank you. Make it real. Make this dialogue real with the universe because the universe is always listening. It could be a home. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful. Now I'm a homeowner of a 6-bedroom, 3-story home. If that's what you want, be specific, but don't be too specific to where you don't give the universe enough room to work. Okay? I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now that I'm with blah, 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 or someone better. Yes, or someone better. Trust me, you're not going to be disappointed either way. But if you know that this is your person, and your person is your person, and your person hasn't stopped being your person since they stopped being your person, then you focus just on that person. But if you are healed enough and happy enough to be open to someone, why not? Why limit yourself to just that person? Be honest with yourself. That's what God told me and keeps telling me. Tyann, what do you really want? Who do you really want? I know. And that person knows too. And that's what you focus on. Don't scatter your forces. One day you're thinking about your special person, but then you get mad at that person. And then you start thinking about another person and you want to bring them in. No. You have to be focused on your focus in order to manifest. Don't be scattering your energy and bringing other thoughts in about other people when you know that you can't even sleep at night without this person. The person that you continuously think about and can't get out of your head and out of your mind is your person. Or else they wouldn't be on your mind like that. They wouldn't be in your head and your thoughts like that. Because trust me, when you're thinking about them like that, they're thinking about you too. Just like that. They may not have the opportunity to come and tell you, but it still doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you. The very fact that you're thinking about them is proof that they're thinking about you. I've examined this with my daughter's relationship and her twin flame. And when they come back together, they always talk about, I was thinking about you, but I was just mad at you. And I'm like, look at that. Look at God. Look at God. Because what is real love is enduring and everlasting. Death can't even quench love. Okay? I'm living witness of this with my mother. My mother has been with me every single day since she died. I feel my mother. Most people couldn't handle that, but I can. The dead is not dead. We've been lied to. Your love with this person, trust me, has withstood the test of times. This is not the only lifetime you and this person has been tested with your love. You may not remember your past life with this person, but trust me, connections like this don't come by easy. This video is not for everybody. Okay? It's not. But for those that it is for, trust me, you. You understand and you overstand more than what words are coming out of my mouth. When you have a connection that's deep like this, it's not one to trifle with. It's not one you play around with, because you will never, ever have a connection like this. And I think you both know it. You know? I think you both know it. And that's the reason why the Most High has me here talking to you. Okay? Love is stronger than death. The Bible says it. It's written in the Bible. How much more can we say for a love like that and you're both alive? A strong, enduring love. An agape love. You know what agape is? That's only the love that God can give. Man can't give that type of love. God brought you together for a reason. You not being able to stop thinking about this person, you're not going crazy. You're not insane. You're not even out your mind. You're in love. Most people love each other. It's very rare. My singing bowl, I just hit up against it and it said ding. Y'all hear that? I accidentally hit up against it, but I don't believe in accidents. My singing bowl is a heart chakra singing bowl. I see you, God. I feel you. You know, when I do like channelings like this and I get God confirmations, you guys, I start to get like God chills, like those goosebumps, those God bumps. And so, like, if you ever, see me just get quiet sometimes, I like to imbibe it. I like to really feel the presence of God, because I just felt the presence of God uh, in full effect when I accidentally hit up against my singing bowl. And it's a heart chakra singing bowl. And it's crazy because I got the ideal to open up with the singing bowl so you guys can receive the message. And something was like, don't do that. I mean, I'm in a penthouse. I'm not in my own home. And I don't want the neighbors to have a cause for complaint. So I didn't do it. But it did chime. And I just want to tell you that's another sign from the Most High that you and your person, not only are y'all going to be back together, and not only are you meant to be together, but it's going to happen rather soon. Sooner than later. And it's going to blow your motherfucking mind. And I'm telling you this because I feel it. I feel it. And when I feel things, trust me, it's, oh, my hands are is itching. Shoot. Hold on, y'all. It's itching violently. Whew. God dang it. It's my right hand, y'all. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why is my right hand itching when I'm talking about love coming in real soon for y'all? Because I usually, when my hand itch, I equate that to money. But the Most High is telling me that it's something else. It doesn't mean money for y'all. It means love. Love is coming in quickly. That was another confirmation. So y'all done got two confirmations. You got the singing bowl that sung on its own when I accidentally hit up against it. And then my right hand itching. And then when I came online, it was 303, y'all. Look up what that means. Can somebody that's online now look up what the angel number 303 means when it comes to love? Share some insight, because I don't know everything. Okay? I would love for someone to put it in the comments section so we can see. Because that's when I came online. I looked up and the screen said 303. So let 303 be another confirmation for you in this love arena. When it comes to the affairs of the heart. I'm telling you, God wants this to happen more than you do. The Most High wants this love to happen more than you, because through your love, you're going to heal the world. Through your love, you are going to show others what true love really looks like and what it is. You're going to be doing work together. Your work and your calling requires for the two of you to be together doing this work. So your person is part of your purpose. And your purpose is with this person, is connected to this person. That's why I told you that this video is not for everybody. There's going to be many people that watch this video, but it's only for a select few. Okay, like 00 dot 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 000 dot 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 0001%. It's not for everybody. Everybody's not connected to their special person, their divine person, their kingdom partner. But you are. You are. It's just a longing and a yearning that has been so consistently knocking at your door. You don't even want to think about this person. And the more you stop trying to think about this person, the more this person vitally is on your mind. I know. And the more you try to push this person away, the more you even try to resist the relationship, the more this person comes back. Because it's meant to be. Why can't I just get over this person? Why can't I just stop thinking about this person? Because obviously, you're not meant to be. You're not meant to be out of connection with this person. And when I say you're not meant to be, I'm not saying you're not meant to be together. I'm saying you're not to be in that state of not having that connection or that tie. Trust me, God don't make no mistakes, baby. If you and this person were not meant to be together, you wouldn't be thinking about this person. You wouldn't be feeling the meditations in your heart about this person. You wouldn't even be pondering over this person. You know how many men I have loved that I don't think about? I don't think about none of them. I don't think about none of them ninjas. Not even one. Let alone two. The only person that I can't seem to get out of my mind and my head is my counterpart. My other half of my soul. When I eat, I think about him. When I'm showering, I think about him. When I'm laying my head on my pillow going to bed at night, I think about him. When I'm driving in the daytime, I think about him. I can't turn him loose. And it's not even obsessive thinking either. I feel like he's here. I feel like he's around. Today, it was weird. I took myself on my own date. And I wasn't thinking about nobody. But when I got there, I'm like, man, such and such would love this place. That's what I thought about, was how much he would love that place. How much he would love the food that I was eating. How he would feed me the food if he was there. And that's one thing he was always famous for. He always fed me every time we went to a restaurant. I never fed myself. He always fed me. I had 2 relationships with people that were very enduring and very romantic. My 3rd husband always would put my shoes on like I was a little baby. Don't know why. He just did it. And it was weird because the guy that I got with right after him did the same damn thing. He would always put my shoes on. He would always help me put my clothes on. And I asked him one day, why do you treat me like a baby? Why you always put my shoes on? Why you always help me put my clothes on? He said, because you are my baby. I'm like, okay, well, I ain't going to argue with that. But even though these people did these things for me still, it didn't outweigh what my divine counterpart did for me overall through and through. And so I stopped dating intentionally because I noticed I was looking for him in other people. And all I would do was just set my own self up for failure because they fell short. So I'm not dating right now. If I can't have what I want, what's the point? What's the point of continuing to keep on disappointing myself? When I know what I want, I know what I'm looking for. It just hasn't materialized yet, but it will. I know it will. I can guarantee you it will. Because whatever is meant to be, I will will it to be. And so will you. And so are you. Right now in your life, all the things that are showing up or not showing up, it's because you willed it to be so. That's how powerful you are. You are a powerful mufu. Okay? And for the sake of YouTube, I'm not going to use profanity, but you know what I mean. You are powerful. You are a powerful being. God didn't play about you when he sent you on this earth assignment. That's why God is still with you. God has never left you. And God will never leave you. Many of you don't even know how favored you are by God. People can just wish bad on your name and shit will happen to them right there instantly before they even get a chance to get a word out their mouth about you or against you. That is how divinely protected you are and how divinely loved you are. You're God's special children. All of us are. It's not just me, but you too. And your person. Your person just don't fully know their power yet. But they will. If they haven't learned it already by now. There go my singing bowl again. I didn't even do anything besides move my leg. That singing bowl wants to sing for y'all. But it can't sing for y'all tonight. I'm going to come back tomorrow. And I'm going to play it because it's sung on its own. Twice now. Has anyone looked up what angel number 303 means? Please and thank you. If not, I'll probably have to look it up myself, come back and post it. Because I feel like it's very relevant to you and your person. 3 is like that 3-fold cord that the Bible talks about with you, your person, and the Most High. Okay, 3 is also used in the spiritual realm for emphasis on something. 0, okay, you got to be at 0 point. Remember, the fool starts all over from scratch, you guys. The fool in tarot, yeah, the fool had been on 78 paths. That's what the tarot cards stand for. Each one has its own path. The fool is at 0. 0 point. Okay? 0 point. He went on all 78 paths to go around the world and back. with a clean slate, wiping everything clean as if he never journeyed. That's why they call him the fool. But he's not really a fool. He's really the wisest card in a tarot deck, because he takes that leap of faith. When God tells him or her to do something, he or she do just so. God is telling you to take a leap of faith with your partner. Wipe that slate clean. Whatever they did or whatever they did not do, okay? Wipe it clean. And see them for what you want them to be and how you want them to be. And that's who they are going to become. Because in reality, that's who they really are. You got the power, you, Y-O-U, to wield into your reality with the sword of knowledge, with the sword of light, with Archangel Michael's sword or whatever sword you have. Even if it's just your sword of your mouth. Because it says that the tongue is a double-edged sword. We can speak life or we can speak death. That's literal and figurative. Speak life into your partner. Speak life into your relationship with your partner. That's your watering of your plant. Your relationship is the plant. Water it so it can grow. Okay? Your person loves you beyond the physical, beyond the bullshit, beyond the disagreements, beyond the 3D narrative that's being played out right now, which is a false narrative. Everyone that has a 3D narrative right now, it's a false narrative. Now, what's your truth? What's your truth? It can't be so if you don't make it so. God's not going to force it. God's not going to make it so. Keep on waiting on God and you keep on waiting. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. I got to make this happen. No matter what it is. I got to make this happen. And you make it happen by doing nothing but being open to receive what it is that you want. See, one thing I'm going to tell you about the universe don't like you doing a whole lot. As a matter of fact, if it sees that you're doing a whole lot, it will stop doing and working on your behalf because you're working for you. It's not going to work for you and you working for you too. That ain't how the universe works. That's not how God works. God works alone. You can work alongside God, but you darn sure ain't going to be working ahead of God. You see? So, what do you want? It all boils back to, what do you truly want in your heart? Not the lies that you deceive yourself with to fit the narrative of the fucking 3D story. Well, I might as well just give up because he been with her for longer than he been with me and he ain't never left her, so he'll never leave her for me. As you wish, the universe says. Instead of saying, time is just an illusion. My person loves and wants me now. So now, I'm happy and I'm grateful and thankful that me and so-and-so are together. We live together. We lay next to each other every night. Watch that manifest. It's only hard because we make it hard. Because we don't know how to not make it hard. I done gave you the cheat code. I done told you what you need to do with the law of assumption to make it happen. What you waiting on? Put that picture back up that you guys had together that you took. Put it back on your phone. Bless your manifestations. Oh, you didn't know you can bless your manifestations before they come to you? You can bless your own manifestations. You can. Speak life. Plant your relationship. Water it. Make it grow until it becomes a full-blown plant. You have the power. You are the power. This manifestation of this relationship could not have happened if you never showed up to make it happen. You showed up once before. You never doubted. You were just moved to do what it was that you needed to do to make it happen. Same thing proves true now. Same relationship, right? You don't really got to do too much of anything besides be more of what you were. Remember, I told you that. If you was a vibrant, lively person, be that vibrant, lively person now. What was it that they loved about you? That's what you need to focus on. What did they love the most? The thing that my husband loved the most was my long hair. My husband loved me having long hair. So I grew my hair long for my husband. What am I doing now? Why you guys see me with having head wraps on my head instead of wigs? So my hair can grow long back down my back again. I'm not only doing it for him, I'm doing it for me. Because that's what I want to. And when I married him, my hair was long. Before we even went to the altar. So he had that going into it. Appeal to your partner. If it was the way you dressed, then start taking pictures on social media. Dress to kill. Okay? Fashion killer. If it was your feet, you better start wearing you some pretty sandals and make sure that your toenails are polished. Trust me, there was something unique about you that drew your person to you. If you know, you know. You better use it to your advantage. That's your power. And watch how this person just enter him into your life like lickety split. And you don't even feel like y'all even was separated. Watch. Because you're going to take into practice and into account everything that I've told you to do. And I'm telling you to do it because it works. Because it worked for me. I would never tell you to do something I've never tried. And if I do, I'll tell you, hell, I think you should try this even though I've never done it. Because that's the type of person I am. I'm an honest person. But I tried it. Every single thing I told you to do, the mirror, the mind stuff, lulling yourself to sleep like a little lullaby. Working on my inner self, my inner dialogue. Seeing things different. I did it all. And it all worked in a matter of a short time. And they're all different techniques, spiritual techniques, on how to properly manifest. It doesn't have to be a person if you don't want it to be a person, but God told me to make this for people who want to be back together. And that's what I'm doing. I want to be back with my person. I love my person. I've always loved my person. And the only reason why I went on to other relationships is because I had soul contracts I had to fulfill with these people. And I was pissed off at God because I told God it was 4 men, 4 different men. I said, why in the hell did I have to sleep with that many? That was a lot to me, and it still is a lot to me. But God told me, you didn't have to sleep with them. You chose to sleep with them. But you learned lessons along the way who made you even stronger than what you were when you only slept with 2. I said, okay. Okay, God. We can look at this. You can look at the situation. There's one thing that I've learned. What the hell? My allergies are getting me. Because my nose just started itching out of nowhere. Man, is somebody nose itching right now? Shit. This is like a violent itch. Ugh. Anyway, God told me you can look at this in a negative way or a positive way. Whichever way you look at it, it's going to prove true. You didn't gain heartaches and heartbreaks. You gained experience. So now, when things come back full circle with you and your person, y'all both have experience behind you. Not heartbreak. Or you can look at it as, I'm heartbroken. I'm never going to open up to love and suffer for the rest of your life. I chose the latter. Not the latter, but I chose the first. Who wants the latter? Who wants to be always mean and have their guard up because you think somebody's using you, or you think someone is not being genuine, or you think someone is just telling you what they want, what you want to hear to get what they want? That's not a way to live. So I let all that stuff go on all the full moons. I released that shit. And I don't have to live like that anymore. And neither do you. Because you got all the spiritual tools. I just gave them to you. To turn your situation around no matter what it is. No matter what you want or who you want. You got the tools, baby. I had to learn this along the way. You learning this on a humble right now. Okay, because really, honestly, I'm sick. I'm supposed to be in my bed over there. God told me to get out of my bed and get in my chair. This is my thinking chair, by the way. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the egg chair. The circle egg chair. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, I got my Kurt Lagerfeld blanket over it because I love my blanket and it's soft and I like to sit on it more so to have it wrapped around me. I know we all have our little special things that we do for comfort. And this is where I come and I sit and I think. This is my thinking chair. My mama had a thinking chair, matter of fact. I believe that's where I got this shit from. I get a lot from my mama, trust me. All right, there's 6 people. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. That way you're updated with my current content. Thank you so much. So, yeah, you guys. I can go on and on and on, but let me get off of here for the sake of me needing to have convalescence and I need to rest. I haven't rested. I haven't had really good rest, honestly. I'm going to rest. I'm going to take some more medicine. I'm going to rest. And then when I get up, depending on how I feel, I'm going to do some readings I got to get out to people that have already hired me for that. And I'm going to go live. And we're going to talk about some real deep stuff. Trust me. I got so much to share with you guys that I don't have enough time tonight to go into anything else or to try to exert any more energy. So I'm going to leave it here. I thank everybody that has been online with me, holding me in love and light and holding me with just deep space. I feel it. I love the energy tonight from all of you. Even those that have passed by, chimed in and chimed out and came back. This is definitely not a video you will want to miss, because I've shared some really deep gems with you that may have been presented to you, but it might have been presented differently tonight. You may have heard everything that I've shared with you, but you might not have applied it the way that you need to. Hello, Twin Flame Power. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I love you guys so, so much. Trust me, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be on here. Because one, I'm not feeling well, okay? But I'm healing. I'm getting better. But I realize that what I'm going through is not physical, y'all. It's spiritual. I go through this every time me and my divine counterpart are not together. That's another thing. That's another reason why I can never stop thinking of this man. Because I have too much that reminds me of him when I'm not even trying to think about him. See how that thing goes? Oh, thank you, honey. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much again. Namaste, you guys, and have a peaceful, rejuvenating night.